I remember back in the day, trying to get that paper each and every single way. Niggas say they sliding, but they know that we don't play. And they talking murder, but I see that every day. Yeah, I remember.
What up, YouTube? How's it going? What's goody? This is your boy, 1993, back at it again with another video. Let's get it. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to MightyKeef, one of the latest skits that he dropped out. Big fan of MightyKeef, fucking hilarious. His videos are great. And this one is dealing with the recent news of E3 with Sony, Sony, Xbox, and Nintendo pulling out. Damn. So, shit, that is bad. So, yeah, without further ado, we're going to get into this skit and see how this is. I'm pretty sure this is going to be funny, just hilarious as hell. So, let's get it.
I am MightyKeef.
Oh, yes, sir. We're back, and we're back.
I am MightyKeef.
Oh, yes, sir. We're back, and we're better than ever. The public's gonna love us. It's gonna be glorious. I can see the headlines now. E3, back in business. Can't you smell the roses? Sure. It's gonna be kicking the ass to all our haters. Anybody preying on our downfall, you lost. Sir. What, man? Don't you see him on the phone? We have a bit of an issue. I think you need to look at this. Grandma, I'm gonna have to call you back. This better be important, all right? I better hear your dog got hit by a car or your wife is pregnant. No, sir, she's not pregnant. And speaking of pulling out, Nintendo, Xbox, and Sony have all pulled out of the E3 Expo. What? I'm sorry, sir. The news just got to me. I wish I could have told you earlier.
Just put them on just to take them off.
Sir, did you just put on glasses to dramatically take them off? 27 years. I've been doing this expo for 27 years. And now they want to act brand new? Times have changed, sir. These streaming services, they've made it so that companies can kind of just show people whatever they want, whenever they want. They think they can turn their back on me? This is all that guy's fault. That guy who does the video game awards. That's a Geoff Keighley. Who? Geoff Keighley. You know him. I'm sorry? Geoff Keighley. One more time. Geoff Keighley. Geoff. No. Nope. Geoff. I don't know. Geoff. Absolutely not. Joffrey of House Lannister. Almost positive that's still not it. I don't care what the guy's name is. All right? He has 2 F's in his first name. That's weird. Sir, my name is Jeff. And it has 2 F's. And you're weird. Put Nintendo on the line. They're the ones who started this whole loan shark mess. Talk to me. After all I've helped y'all with. After all the coverage I've gave y'all for decades. You do this to me? You're old news now. Your has-been. Yesterday's trash. You're garbage, you hear me? We don't need you anymore.
He's right.
We can market ourselves. Don't you know? I will beat your ass. You know what I got coming out this year? Tears of a Kingdom. Sounds like a Jay-Z album. Don't ask me why, it just does. It kinda do, I ain't gonna lie.
It kinda do.
Sony don't mess with you either. We're done. Oh, give me a break. That last State of Play was trash. The thing is, they can keep putting out State of Plays throughout the year.
Facts.
But there's only one of you. I made y'all, damn it. I provided for generations the summertime Christmas for gamers across the globe. Y'all came to me when you wanted to hear gaming news. Y'all came to me when you wanted to find out when a new game system was dropping. Y'all came to me. And now you want to disrespect me? No. There will be consequences for this. You only provided a stepping stone, nothing more. I got Tears of a Kingdom coming out this year. Sony, they got Final Fantasies out the ass coming out. 16, Final Fantasy VII Remake sequel.
Can't wait for that.
And Xbox got
jack shit.
I got Tears of a Kingdom coming out. Your system is garbage. You can't even run games at 4K 60 FPS. I may not be able to run games properly, but you can't run at all without me.
Or that's just crazy.
All right, and that was the skit from MightyKeef with E3, and yeah, that, like I said, I was not surprised. It was a great skit, fucking hilarious, great time. But yeah, with the E3 thing, man, that kind of sucks because I think it's a good thing and it's a bad thing when it comes to gaming, in my opinion. And it makes sense why they did this because for real, being with how it is, like how he said with the streaming services and whatnot, YouTube and all that, they can do this themselves. Like all E3 was for the main part was just showing the next big games that are going to be coming out, game consoles, like he was saying as well. And it's just like at this point, and they've already been doing it. Nintendo had the Nintendo Direct, Sony had the State of Play. Xbox was doing whatever the fuck they were doing over there. I think it's like a showcase or something like that, but they do that rarely often because they don't have no damn games. But yeah, being that they were doing that already, well, recently for the past few years or whatnot, it's just like it came pointless for them to do E3 because it's like we can do this ourselves. If we want to show our audience what games is coming out, we can just put together our own little show and then do it that way, and then they can garner all the views and all that. I don't know how the revenue works for it. I'm pretty sure they get something from it, especially off the YouTube channels, however it works. But yeah, they can just do it themselves. They don't need to go to E3 anymore. And so that's why it makes sense. Why I think it's a good thing. Because they can just pretty much do it themselves, and then we don't have to wait one time during the year in the summer to really know what games are coming out, to get the trailers and all that. It can just pretty much, for the fans, we can just get it at any time that they feel like they want to put it together. So like I said, with PlayStation State of Play, they've been doing that multiple times throughout the years. Nintendo Direct, probably multiple times during the years, a little bit less than Sony. Xbox, I don't know what the fuck they do over there, man. I don't know. They have like no damn games, and they're supposed to be having like a shit ton of games coming out, and it's just like I don't be hearing nothing about them. But that's neither here nor there. So yeah, that's what the good thing is. Why I think it's a bad thing, because just like how he said that the last State of Play was ass, which it was, that's where it becomes bad. Because if it's when you have that singular event throughout the year, the big event when it comes to gaming, when it comes to announcing stuff, you're more than likely to put together the best package available to show off all the new games that you have coming out, like the big games, the ones that people are going to be excited for. And being that you no longer have to go to that yearly event, that one time a year big event, you can pretty much do your own thing, and it could be, for the most part, you can just put together a lot of mediocrity for the most part, or things that people aren't really paying attention for. Like, there could be a lot of good games that are being showed during the State of Plays and Nintendo Directs, but it's really not the games that people, for the most part, people are looking for. Like Nintendo's Direct, like they can do a whole bunch of games and not show anything for Breath of the Wild 2, which I can't wait for. Sony State of Play, even though I think the last one they showed gameplay of Resident Evil 4 remake, and then it was like one of the Suicide Squad game. That's all fine and good, but I think now people do want to see the Resident Evil 4, but it's just like that's a remake. Most people played the game already. They know how it's going to go. It's just, okay, we've seen how good it looks, good it looks like it's running and all that. That's all fine and good. But the game people really would want to see is Spider-Man 2. What's happening with that? Wolverine. What's happening with that? So, being that you don't get an E3, if it was ready, that would be more likely the games you would see during the Sony panel rather than getting a whole bunch of other individual, like, lesser known games. You'll just get the big ones. Now, on one hand, that is a bad thing. On the other hand, it's also a good thing because you could show off more stuff that people wouldn't know about and then get more exposure to these games. So it's good and bad to me. But yeah, I mean, I'm here for it nonetheless. So yeah, with that, that's going to be the end of this video. I love the skit. Can't wait to see the next one from MightyKeef. And yeah, so I'm going to catch you guys for the next one. Peace.